So we're using a very tough resin, which is not a standard resin. It's very high strength. Hello everyone, this is Nick from Hearns, and today we're going to talk about the Hearns Workshop. So Hearns Workshop is a new manufacturing division of Hearns Hobbies, and we are recently releasing a new product. It's a Snorkel for the Traxxas TRX-4 RC cars. So in this video we're going to address how to prepare them, what tools are required, and how we can then fit them to the car. So the end result that we are looking for is going to be this one here. So there's a few different versions, but they all fit perfectly onto the car and attach to the roll cage. So let's put this aside. So the tools that we're going to need today are a couple of side cutters like these ones. Okay, we have the Hearns resin side cutter, which is specifically designed to cut 3D printed products. And then we have also the 9-step side cutter, which is an option that you can use, but any side cutter will be sufficient for the application. You will need some sanding sticks like the Hearns or the sanding pads from 9-steps. They serve different purposes, and it's very handy if you have a couple of different options available. So here are the products from Hearns Workshop. That's a Snorkel. So you got 3 different types of Snorkels here. They're all slightly different, but the preparation process is very similar for all of them. So let's get started and see how we remove the supports and how we clean up the surface ready for painting. Okay, so what we need to do is to remove all the supports as clean as possible from the Snorkel itself. Once we remove those, then we can sand them off. So we're using the Hearns resin side cutter, which is a newly released product. You can actually check our YouTube channel. We have quite a few. We have a new video on this product. But let's get started and remove all the supports carefully here. There we go. So we're using a very tough resin, which is not a standard resin. It's very high strength material, which is what you need when you're using this product on dynamic kind of applications such as a remote control car. So as you see, this is all off and ready to go. What we're going to have to do now is to clean this side here, give it a good scent, and then we'll be ready for painting. So first up, you're going to use the sanding stick from 9-steps. These are quite nice, specifically for flat surfaces. We start with the 240, which is the coarser one, and this can be used like this. As you see, it does sand really quick. So even though it looks quite rough at the beginning, in a few passes it starts looking a lot nicer. Okay, when you get to this point, then you start going for lighter sanding material. So we probably go towards a 600. Let's see if we've got 600 here. 600 grit. That should be your going towards your finishing stages. Where is it? So you're going to remove all the sanding marks, and it's going to start coming out quite polished. As you see, at this point, what I like to do is to use the Hearns sanding pads, which are a bit softer, and it can go into more intricate parts. So let's grab some of those. So these are the Hearns sanding pads, come in a pack like that, and we cut them down in smaller pieces, which are much easier to use just with your finger like this. You can cut them to whatever shape you like, and that is really good when you need to work on curves and on more intricate kind of spots like this, because you can put some pressure on a specific part of the model. Clean them up, specifically up here. This is a very difficult part because it's near the top. But as you can see, in a couple of passes you reduce the You clean up the surface quite well. Then we go back with your 800, which gives it a really good polish. You can carry on with this for as long as you wish to make it as clean as you want, but I think it'll start looking pretty good. Overall, there's a few spots here that still need a bit of attention. Even on the top here, you can give it a good clean and make it look really neat. Here we go. The last step left is to clean the inside here to make sure that we can accommodate the screw. So there's a couple of ways to do this. You can use a screw to actually pre-taper these, or you can use a tapering tool, which I'll show you in a second. Clean up all nicely here. It should be all ready to go. So what we're going to do now, we're going to give it a quick wash so we can see where there's need for more attention, and then I'll show you how to open the hole here for the screw. So once you have the finish that you're happy with, it's all smooth and nicely sanded, you need to prepare the hole for the screw. There's a couple of ways to do it. There is a tool like this one, which is a tapering tool, which is quite nice. However, if you don't have that one, you can use a screw and be very gentle, and to do the screw up like this. Don't put too much pressure, just let it grab naturally. Once it starts grabbing, then it will prepare the hole for the application. So that's how you do with this. If you have your self-tapering tool, it's actually a nice way to go by this. It goes like this. And okay, this simplified the installation process once it's all ready to go. Here we go. That's all done. So once you have done this, then the unit will be ready to go and install on your car. Just put some paint, normally black. You can prime it if you want to have it even smoother and cleaner. Otherwise, it's ready to go. So we'll show you in a second how to do that. So just once again, you've got 3 different options of the head here. They all follow the same process. You got what I call the mushroom, the head like this, and the more traditional kind of Land Rover Defender type snorkel. Okay, so let's have a look how we install it in a car. Okay, so I'll remove this one. So you remove the one you have. Couple of screws to remove. You can see this fits perfectly in here. And then you just drop your screw on the inside of the body, and that will be perfectly installed. So here is the Hearns Workshop Snorkel for the Traxxas TRX-4. Hope you like this. If you have any question, make sure you let in the comments below, and feel free to give us any suggestion on other products we can produce for Traxxas TRX-4 or for any other RC cars. We'll be more than happy to look into those. Once again, Hearns Workshop is a manufacturing division of Hearns Hobbies. We can produce all different things in-house here in Melbourne. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.